Alright guys, here we are playing around with RCA testing again, trying to figure out why we should care about where our RCAs are run and whether or not they're impacted by electromagnetic interference. And we have Amazon Basics cables, we have triple shielded from Stetsem, and we have an 6.5 massive audio. We have the power line going to the subwoofer running over these RCA cables. So you can see they're just looped back. And all of that is being powered by my gel audio. I have the wireless volume controller here not being impacted. And all I want to do is run a signal and determine whether or not this power line here, this speaker cable, is going to impact our RCA audio in any way, shape, or form. The idea here is that in your car, if you have speaker wire runs or power runs looping over your RCAs, we want to know if that's going to impact the signal going through this. Remember, the longer the cable, the more impact. So let's give this a try with these short cables and see what happens. Alright, so as we can see here, whether we use a cheap Amazon Basics cable or a triple shielded doesn't really make a difference. The amount of noise being picked up at the lower frequencies below 100 Hertz is basically the same. Again, this is a short cable run, so let's see if we can mimic a long cable running through our car with a few more sources. Now we're going to run the test with very long cables. So we're going to mimic this going throughout your car. This super long cable, I have it snaked around this wire, snaked around the subwoofer. All right, so this is like not a scientific test, but let's see how bad we can make things happen if we have a long RCA cable. And again, RCA is not differential, single-ended, etc., etc. All right, remember, this is non-scientific. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes. Whether or not you care about the amount of noise in your RCA signal path, if you run your RCAs across speaker wires or magnetic fields or DC power lines, I'm not making any statements here. I got a lot of hate for my previous videos from folks. It's really up to you to look at the data and determine for yourself what the data means. How about that? I'll just leave it up to your own interpretation of what you see here for entertainment purposes.